I guess today would be the best of friends. After all, they're sisters. But that is not the case with the women that you're about to meet. They have been feuding for more than 5 years. They don't call themselves sisters, they call themselves enemies. To my right is Tony, and to my left is her sister Tammy. They say that not only do they not get along, they just can't stand each other. Tony says Tammy is jealous of her. She says her sister is two-faced and spreading ugly lies about her. On the other hand, Tammy says Tony is jealous of her, that she is mean, she is immature, and she is selfish. Okay, we'll start with Tammy. What's the problem?
Tony needs to grow up.
You're the older sister.
Yes, and she needs to take responsibility for her own life and for what she does in it, and not blame it on anybody else.
I don't blame anybody for anything, Tammy. You know, all you've ever worried about is what you're going to do to one of us next, and how you're going to attack us, and what lies you want to spread about us. All you want to do is make yourself look better. I've never done anything to you. You have done nothing for the last 5 years but destroy my life in any way that you possibly can, and I'm sick of it.
How has she destroyed your life?
She was supposed to be my best friend. Tammy and I were close almost all my life, and I went to get a divorce, and I was calling Tammy, crying my heart out to her, telling her everything that was going on. And in turn, she turned around, and she's supposed to be my sister and my best friend. She turned around and was calling my soon-to-be ex-husband and telling him everything. Anything that I was going to use against him in court, all of it.
No, that
cost me custody of my son.
That is
You lost custody?
I lost custody of my son because of her.
That is not true.
It is too true.
You lost custody of your son because you did
I lost custody of my son because of you.
No.
Because of you and your big mouth.
If you hadn't been doing the stuff you were doing, you would have
It's not my responsibility. I didn't do anything wrong. It was you.
It is not my responsibility.
You told me everything I told you when I called crying, and then you'd add some to it.
Did you call her?
I talked to her husband. When they were going through divorce, we were all really good friends, and she would call, and then he would call, and I would talk to him. And
but I'm your sister. You have no right.
You're right.
You had no right.
Because I got in the middle of it. I thought I was helping, when I should have stayed completely out of it.
Yes, you should have.
But I thought I was doing, you know, I thought I was helping. I never told him anything.
Yes, you did. You told him everything.
No, I didn't.
You were the only person I called and told my thing for
court. I lived in Indiana. She lived in California. How did I know what you were doing?
I was calling you and telling you, and you were the only person I was telling everything to. And all the strategies I wanted to use in court, I would tell you. Now tell me, how could he go into that courtroom knowing my strategies?
Told him.
You told him everything.
I did not.
Why would you lose the child? That's you must feel terrible about that.
Oh yeah, it's been real hard.
What happened?
I was calling her and telling her, you know, I was upset. You know, I had a lot of mental problems. I'm going through a divorce. I don't know if it, you know, when you go through a divorce, it's hard on you.
The worst.
Yeah, I can't explain how rough
Unless
it was.
people have done it, I know.
Yeah, and she had told him things that were real personal and private. You know, I'm not a perfect person. I've done bad things in my life, and I made a few mistakes. And he didn't know about them. He took me to court. She had told him.
So they used the court and the lawyer took the information and used it.
You bet.
You said you messed up, so you realize you must have said something.
I did. I messed up in the fact that I got in the middle of it. When she called me, I should have just said, it's your marriage, you deal with it. But I felt like we should help. I mean, you know, we really need to help each other.
You're supposed to help me, not him.
You need to really stop and think about what you're saying, because you don't know that I told him.
Yes, I do, Tammy. You are the only person I told everything to. You were my best friend.
Let me tell you something, though. What were you doing that was so bad that you got your kid taken away from you? Let's be honest. You don't get your kid taken away from you over my
In the state of California, men can take the children very easily.
Right.
Very easily.
And you didn't do anything.
Hey, I went into court and fought the whole time, but since you had opened your big mouth, it cost me custody of my son.
You did not show up for 3 of your court hearings, and it's my fault you didn't get your son. You didn't show up for 3 of your court dates, and it's my fault. Let's be serious.
That was my attorney's fault, Tammy, and you know that.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. You didn't show up.
Messed up.
You did not show up for your custody hearing for your son. Do not blame it on me.
who's what age?
I'm 25.
You're 25 and
26.
you're 1 year. You should be the very, very best of friends, except that you don't live in the same geographic area of the country. Have you been fighting like this not only just over the divorce, but all your life?
No, we were close.
You never had this kind of fighting as you were growing up?
Nope, not until she got involved in my divorce.
Okay, when you said that my sister will stab you in the back, do you really think that?
She will. She has went around and she has said things to people that is not true. You know,
what?
like I just moved back to Kokomo. I was gone in California. I just moved back. I get back and people are telling me all these things that she said, and they're not true.
What did I say?
You know,
what did I say? If I have anything to say, I will tell you how I feel.
I go back
I have no reason
and
to
she's
lie.
telling people that I've done all these terrible things, that I'm gay.
And were you not?
No, I was
Were
not.
you not? You
No,
can
I
sit
was
here
not.
and honestly say you were not gay.
No, I was
Girl,
not.
you better look in the mirror.
Not. Just because I had gay friends doesn't
You
mean
were sleeping with women. Don't give me that crap.
I have 2 children.
Right, right. Let's be honest.
I have 2
Let's go
children.
back when you lived in my house.
Hey, Tammy, I was not gay. Just because all my friends, I left, went to California, and when I came back for my senior year of high school, all my friends were gay.
She's lying.
That doesn't make me gay.
She is lying.
That does not make me gay.
May 21st,
I do not look gay, do I? I am not gay.
May 21st, 1983. I know this day because my twins were born on this day. I got up in the morning, and her girlfriend were in my house sleeping together. Do not
Tammy,
lie.
I am not
lying. You
see,
lie like a dog.
See how she is? She does nothing but go and say like
Lie.
this.
I cannot believe you can
You are a
honestly sit
bitch.
here.
But just because they were, you know...
I never did nothing.
Her sexual preference is her own business. Why don't you grow up and just leave me alone?
I haven't bothered you. You're the one. You are the one that has gone around and done everything, Tammy. And I have sat back and let you do this to me for years.
Grow up. Take responsibility for your own life.
I don't think it's terribly important, you know, somebody's particular sexual preference, unless it's something that, you know, kind of causes problems in the family. You say your sister has done things with was it your mother's husband?
Fiance.
Fiance. Is that what I was, no, I'm not doing that to bring things out. I'm doing that to, was that the start of what the problem was?
No. That had nothing to do with the start of the problem. I moved back to Indiana, and I have, you know, a lot of her friends. Hold on, I'll tell you. You don't know that I know this. This is going to be good. Okay. I have all these, you know, all my old high school friends and stuff from Indiana, and I moved back there. Well, my mom had left Indiana and moved to Iowa for work because there was no work. And her and this guy were going to get married. And he was working a job, so he had to wait till he finished this job to move to Iowa with her. Well, Tammy and Kevin just couldn't wait for Mom to leave. What? I've had people tell me that you two were all over each other.
I am all over each other, Tammy.
You ain't never been beat.
Yeah, we got to sort of maintain some decorum about vocabulary.
You are sick. You
I
are
am not
so
sick. You just don't want Mom to know.
You need to grow up.
You
need to grow up.
No, you need to get your life together, hon.
Well, I don't need my mother's boyfriend. I don't need anybody.
Yeah. Was there a time, allow me to try this.
I am married. I was married at the time. I was married at the time.
Hey, you know what? Her kids can tell you what her boyfriend did to her, detail by detail.
Okay,
her
but no, wait. You're very, why are you crying? You're very...
Because that pisses me off.
Okay, but watch the word. Oh, she didn't want Mother to know. Now, wait. Let me try and say something. Wasn't there a time when the two of you cared about each other? Oh, gosh. Cared about each other and loved each other? Wasn't there a way of remembering that time? The good times?
I don't know. I can't believe you said that.
It's true, Tammy.
You are lying.
I am not lying.
Are you making something up?
No,
yes,
I am not.
Okay.
I put my life on it. I'm not lying.
You put your life on it.
All right.
You need it.
There was not a time when the two of you were each other's best friends against the world? Isn't there a way we can recapture that?
No way. No way.
Oh, never say no.
No
This
way.
is your blood sister.
She ain't no blood of mine. No
she
way.
is. There is nothing closer in the world.
I can't stand her.
Why?
Because of everything she's done. She is a terrible person. She is terrible. I do not claim her.
All right, you may not like some of the things she's done, but can't you tell her you love her?
Nope.
You will not tell her you love her?
I will not.
Do you love your
Yes.
sister?
Even though she's this way, yes.
Can you tell her you love her? Isn't there
Yes, I love
ground?
her very much.
All right,
I
she
can't
loves
believe
you.
that she
How can you not love somebody who
don't.
loves you?
Because she has hurt me too much. A person can only take so much.
It's so terrible.
I lost my son, Tammy.
It is not my fault you
It is
lost your son.
It is your fault. A lot of the things that have went wrong in my life.
Wonder, let me think
You
of,
have
wait,
lost-
wait, wait, let me think of something. Look, we have a lady who has studied